Destroyer.
Oh,
He has a scary name.
yeah. He will not be destroying us. So.
Oh yeah? You're confident, huh?
Absolutely. We have Spirit Claws in the hand. We have no reason to fear.
That's right. We're going to throw back the 4 and the 5. We have no coin. We have nothing else. We'll just keep the Spirit Claw. And, you know, probably just totem on 2 to see if we can get ourselves a Spell Power Totem. That's how that goes. Pro plays.
Yep.
Alright, it'd be really great to get the Spell Power here. Just clean kill.
Spell Totem on time!
Fail blog. So next turn, if he doesn't play anything else, I'm still going to probably do Mana Tide Totem just because, you know, he doesn't have the power on board to remove it. But if he plays something else, we will think. Still possibly has Shadow Word Pain. It's a fairly decent Shadow Word Pain target. Another good thing about playing Mana Tide Totem is it's a totem, which works well with Thing from Below. So at least 1 cycle plus cheaper Thing. Feels good, man. Mm-hmm. Holy Smite, look at that. So most times I've seen Holy Smite are meaning it's a Reno priest, but then again there's always a possibility he's just got some crazy OTK combo. Valen's Chosen and things like that. It's a pretty good J Lightning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
His minions trade way too well into the Jade Spirit.
Yeah, quite agree. That is a good analysis, John.
Why, thank you.
Should probably move the mic a little bit closer between us of them both.
Yeah, how's my volume doing? Mm-hmm.
Well, Thing from Below looks really nice here because we can both Hero Power plus play Thing from Below, and it's just, he needs to throw in both minions to clear it. Probably expect a Shadow or Death, possibly, but I really like it. So let's do that, make sure I got it right. Yep, 3. Just got the perfect sweet spot. Sweet spot with him only having 5 health here. It means it just trades in and dies to the Thing from Below. Ew.
Yuck.
Yes. Probably going to see the end of Dragon Priest with the new standard rotation. I made a video about that just recently. Just a lot of great dragons are going to be gone. Now I got to think about this. If this is worth a hex here, kind of leaning towards yes. That 5/6 is quite scary. It's going to trade with everything that I have. There's really no effective way of dealing with it.
I wonder.
So I'm going to go with the yes on that.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely like want to start keeping up on the board too.
Yeah.
So you do need Hex to have any chance of getting ahead here.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll make a clean trade here. Let me just think about. I think if I get Spell Power Totem, it really makes no difference here because I'm going to. Is there anything I do? If I got Spell Power Totem, I guess I could do a Jade Lightning plus attack into it. So let's at least do this totem first. Give us some options. Okay, well we get to save our Hex and make a 5/2. I'm feeling that. How about you, John?
Yeah, that's great. I think it wouldn't have been bad if we had gotten a healing totem instead anyways.
Yeah, that's right, because then we get to protect... no, actually, the healing totem would only make it 2 health, so it still dies to the well. Is that what we're
saying? Yes, that's true. Is there any priest cards that deal 1 damage?
Any priest cards that deal 1 damage? Northshire Cleric?
No, I don't mean like... I mean spells, sorry.
Spell?
Not cards.
Oh, okay. I don't think so.
Yeah,
why? Just neutral cards that have a battle cry
yeah.
and deal 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hop back into this. I think we should probably take this clean trade on the Raza rather than worrying about a little wimpy imp like that. We can do Jade Spirit plus Mana Tide Totem. Get to draw plus continue our Jade Train. I'm feeling that.
Beautiful.
And also, you know, he's not able to remove the Mana Tide Totem with what's on board, so that's really good as well. Our friend says, I found your videos on YouTube. Pretty good job. I like the way you explain every move you make about my name. I think it's difficult to pronounce it. Okay, my friend, well, we won't even try. We'll just give you a different name. You're gonna be Captain H.
Captain H.
Our good friend Captain H over here. If you want to make a new name for us, you can do it. We'll refer to you as that, but you are now Captain H.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, thanks for commenting, Captain H.
Excellent.
You know, glad to have you here.
Oh, John, you're the best. Okay, so let's just try to think of our plays here. Probably would like to, I'm not sure, see, I don't know, there's really no reason, I don't think, to do a Chieftain quite yet. We don't really have other great plays, though. It's quite difficult. Actually, you know, the Chieftain, the fact that it's on a 4/4 is a sweet spot, because he's not able to remove it with any spells. It also doesn't die to the Bookworm. So what's your thoughts on Chieftain?
I think, yeah, it probably is the best. You do need to keep up on the board. I'm not against playing a weapon this turn instead, but then there isn't really a good place to use your weapon this turn anyway. So.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too, and we'd have to let go of this one. So I'm going to go with the Chieftain. It's not obviously it's not the most perfect situation, but I don't want to re-equip the Spirit Claws because I figure we might. You know what? I'm just going to use this because you know what? I got a really good feeling we have lots of mana to play with. I really think we're going to equip another weapon next turn, and because we want to keep these Jades going. It's not so much because of, per se, the 2/2 attack, but the fact we have two of them, and they're, you know, a 5/5 and a 6/6, and we don't really have any other good plays, so we're going to want to get these going here.
So, Captain H says, my real name is George.
All right, well,
so we will call him George.
George it is. I have a son named George, so that won't be hard to remember. Okay, so look at this, John. We get our brand Jade Claws value here. If we wanted to overkill, we could go brand Jade Claws, Jade Claws.
I don't think it's that incredibly bad, honestly, because you do have another weapon in hand.
And these are gigantic, right? It's making two. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
And then we get the hero power too. Look at this.
That's, yeah.
I mean, he just used a Dragon Fire Potion. There's just not a lot. And it's just making every other Jade card we play that much better. You know, we have another Chieftain, we have Aya, which will be super scary. But if he can't touch this board, this is gonna haunt him.
Yeah.
So I think the way he's been playing, it really does look like he is a Reno deck. So I won't expect another Dragon Fire Potion. And so, I don't know how he's going to deal with this. I should just quickly turn off that cell phone so you don't have to have annoying beeps all through the stream. But let's first look at it. Oh, kind words from my wife. Excellent.
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 All a part of my master plan.
I don't know, John. I don't think he's... A light bomb would be really good for him, huh?
Yeah, that's right. We just switch back to wild.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, man. Light bomb against Jade decks. That'd be so good. Yeah, that's pretty good here. Like a polymorph. Probably going to choose a 10 drop, I would assume. That's probably his best bet. I don't know if we have lethal here. 15. That's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Well, he couldn't have chose a 10 drop because he just overloaded himself. I mean, he could have, but he's not going to be able to play it next turn. I mean,
yeah, that's right. If it were me, I would have looked for a 5 drop instead of a 10 drop because you can get the polymorph all on the, or at least polymorph multiple enemies on the 5 mana.
So we got 15, 20, 26, 27, 28. I counted wrong the first time. So that's not quite good enough, but we're not going to overextend by doing Chieftain. This is enough of a board as it is, and we're expecting him. I don't know. Like, would he have chosen a 10 drop if he played Lightning Storm? Doesn't make quite sense. I don't know. Maybe he won't be able to cast it, but
if you get a spell totem, I believe you have lethal if you put on the Spirit Claws.
No, I counted 26 or 27. 6, 27, 28. There's no... You can recount, but it quite doesn't matter because we didn't get it. But.
Okay.
Really hoping for either a taunt or healing there. But we're still in a really good spot, like I said, with Chieftain here. Probably seeing AoE. Okay, that's not, you know, I mean, it's sad, but it's not too bad. We still got a Chieftain here. We got some other great cards.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Okay, I think I'd like to just go for the lethal. I don't want to over... Well, okay, is there really an over an extension when he's already played Dragonfire Potion and Kazakus? I don't think there is. I mean, he didn't have two, so I don't think that there is any more AoE options for him. I would like to Hero Power. You know, we might be able to Hero Power Maelstrom just to clear this. But then if we did the Maelstrom, we wouldn't be able to do Chieftain. Well, let's Hero Power first, anyways, because we're not gonna Maelstrom for one. Okay, John, what do you think? Do we want to remove this and play Thing from Below, or do we just want to go for lethal?
Lethal.
Lethal?
Yeah.
Because I think this is right. I think this is right because I don't think he's going to have any way to remove this. He might be able to Reno, fair enough, and just buy him some time, but I don't think he's going to have anything to be able to remove this stuff. He could have a Shadow Word Death, but then again, we still have lethal on board. Okay, Reno buys him a little time. See if he plays a Battle Cry card, which will give him some value, because no, he didn't get the value. Okay, I really like Drake here because we want to draw more. Like I said, he doesn't have any AoE, guys. So, oh wow, Lightning Storm. That's Lightning Storm plus Maelstrom is probably a full board clear here.
Yep.
So let's do that. It does put us all in, but I think that's okay. And the only reason we're playing like this is because, like, once again, we said we're pretty confident that he doesn't have any way to clear this. If I had not seen a Dragonfire Potion, probably would hang back just a little. But although last turn did indicate to me that he didn't have any, so it would be he'd have to top deck it. So, but this should be the end of the game. Nothing you can do with 5 mana to clear that board.
You have better.
3-0.
We did it.
We did it. Okay, so I do like Jade Claws here. Aya is much too slow. Let's just think about... okay, Lava Shock. Lava Shock can also deal with Buccaneer, but we do have Jade Claws for Buccaneer, so maybe that's... But the thing is, if we keep Jade Lava Shock plus Jade Claws, we could deal with Tomb Pillager. I don't like Lightning Storm early on, because usually there's not like a flood of minions. It's just more, you know, 1 or 2 threats until he, and then he just goes for big cards. So, I don't know about this Lava Shock, though. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, if you're going to throw away Lightning Storm, I would get rid of Lava Shock as well. Right. Hope for some minions. Yeah, so we're basically, by throwing away Lava Shock, we're just losing our option to kill Tomb Pillager, but he does not have the coin, so he you know, we do have some turns. We now got Jade Lightning. That's a good way to deal with it as well. Yeah.
George says, nice. Thanks, George. Simple and sweet, man. Appreciate it.
Shock.
Yeah, I've never seen that card played before.
Yeah, really. Like, that's just super off meta.
No. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. Coining on a Jade Claws is not a bad option here, but the thing is, I still think I'm probably going to do it. It does create the 1/1, which he'll probably just Hero Power. Thing is that we really don't have anything to do the turn after. Now, if we don't clear 1, I mean, he's going to, with Hero Power, he's going to be able to clear our Mana Tide Totem, so it is still important to get these off, and these are likely going to stick around for a while, so it's just one repetitive damage after another, so I am going to go with the Jade Claws, especially because it does create a 1/1. But definitely would have preferred Spirit Claws there, no question. We'll have to pass. We don't have anything to play next turn, even if our only one drop is Spirit Claws. But now when we start on 3 next turn, this is what I wanted to do, is if we clear this, like, there's a good chance you won't have anything to play next turn, and then we get to drop a Mana Tide, which won't die to what's on board.
I would pass because he used his hero power to destroy your minion, and it's very possible that he does have Small Time Buccaneer in his hand. So I would, yeah.
Well, it's not a scary minion, so getting hit for an extra 1 piece of damage is worth the risk, in my opinion, as well. So I like what you're thinking. Plus, yeah, you're not really wanting to play Buccaneer into a Jade Claws, so he might have been wanting to see if I'd get that gone. So do we have Dr. Edwin here?
Dr. Edwin.
Everybody gets the doctor name with me.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Okay, so we could, it's quite expensive, to be honest. I mean, like, we could clear it with Jade Lightning plus our face next turn, but then we are taking 12 damage, which is really, but there's really no other options. So we have to Mana Tide. Maybe hopefully we get a Hex so we don't have to take that extra damage, but I'm not going to use up the charge here just because we might have to face tank this damage. So we got a Healing Wave, so maybe it's not going to be that bad if we, you know, if we do face tank the damage, maybe we can heal for 14, you know?
Yeah,
get right
that
back
would
up
be
there.
really fortunate.
Will be interesting to see if he trades with the Mana Tide. I kind of doubt it. I think he'll go face. But if he doesn't have a backstab, it'll be interesting to see. Looks like he is not respecting our draw. J-Hugs hopped into the chat. Hey, what's up, dude?
Welcome.
Welcome. This is my brother Jonathan,
Hi there.
providing the play-by-play commentary here. So far, he just thinks I'm excellent and I make no bad moves, and I'm the best Hearthstone player ever. That's his assessment summed up over the last hour.
Yeah, I'm sure I've said those things. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I've just forgotten.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that kind of hurts. I think if we get lucky with this Healing Wave, we can still survive. But we do need to get lucky with the Healing Wave.
Yeah. I don't actually think it's that luck dependent considering the deck that he's playing. There aren't a lot of high cost minions. However, you've drawn a couple of your high cost minions.
Right. So I mean, he has Auctioneers. He has Drakes.
Yeah.
Those are really the 2 main ones. So that is 4 cards, and then he has 2 Tomb Pillagers as well. So I still think, you know, and we do have a lot of low stuff in here. So definitely a possibility of losing it. But if we win it, it's going to be really good for us. We can also now no longer take. We don't have to face tank the damage because we can go Jade Lightning plus. No, we can't, because that's way too much mana. Yeah, mana is kind of important, huh? I guess
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. We gotta win this. We really do have to win this. Good.
Okay, wow.
So we're still in this. Still not looking good, but we're in it. Hopefully we can draw a Hex, because if we have to face tank this damage, it's gonna be so painful. You know, getting to 30 health here was a huge blessing, but... yeah, we'd be taking 12 damage, right? So, George says, what do you think about the new cards meta? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, man, as far as new cards. Did they... Because I don't think they've announced the new expansion. Let me know what you're thinking about, so I can answer. What on earth is that? Where do you get Swashbuckler? That is a good Swashbuckler. Oh, man. This is kind of painful. If we had 7 mana, it wouldn't be quite so bad, but we don't have 7 mana. Okay, so
if it were me, I would Blood Mage and Lightning Storm.
Yeah.
And then you could take out, most likely take out either Edwin or the Fire Elemental with your weapon.
Yeah, but with the weapon, yeah. But then I'm taking. What am I taking? So that would, okay, yeah, no, I'd still be alive technically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's better than just a single target. Yeah, because then we're removing the 2/1/1s also. So, oh man, this is really difficult. Not a good spot. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Just that early Edwin was, you know, so we can kill this next turn with Jade Lightning if we don't die here. We won't have any extra mana. It's pretty bad. So we die to Leroy Jenkins. So he's activating his Eviscerate, it looks like. Cold Blood and Little Vis too. Double Cold Blood. Eh.
Oh man.
Yeah. So not much you could do there. You know, we definitely had the tools to stabilize if we had an early answer, like if we had a Hex early on. But you know, we did have one thing go right with us, which was the healing wave, but we just didn't have any answers, and it was so, because he got it out early, we never had the mana. It was always gonna be like, you know, we needed probably like 7 mana to deal with it effectively, and we just didn't get it. Hey, thanks so much for checking out my video. I'd appreciate if you just take a quick second to like and comment below. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. If you're not connected with me yet, make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube. And also, if you can't get enough of LegendJeremy, you can check out this video right here. Okay guys, until next time, keep grinding.